becoming a drummer was kind of a thing that happened by accident. I wanted to be a trumpet player. My father was a French horn player when he was in high school. And I was in the car with my father, and he put on like Q1043 or like WBB, something like that. And the first time I consciously remember hearing the Rolling Stones Start Me Up. So when that guitar riff kind of kicked in, it just kind of went through me, and I was like, this is it. This is what I want to do. You know, we're a rock and roll band for sure at the core.
Started in the 60s with stuff like the Beatles, 70s Cheap Trick, 70s punk music, Sex Pistols, Ramones.
Like my big influences were like Zeppelin, The Who, Deep Purple, old bands with great drummers. Obviously that makes sense. Van Halen, Motley Crue.
We've had a great relationship with Ollie's Point. They ask us on a lot of shows, and we've always had a lot of people down at the shows, and we've had a lot of great times over there.
So having a female front woman and having a female bass player helps to separate us from that pack and say, hey, this is something different, this is something I want to come watch.
It's different. A lot of music that I like was a lot of front women involved. They can have a lot more melody than a guy can have.
And Blackie and Carly are both, you know, they're great singers, and Blackie's an awesome front woman. I mean, she's worked her butt off to go from a girl who was really scared to just holding the mic like this to running all over the stage and really commanding the audience. It was our first time out, and we're down in South Carolina.
And we were all really tired. We had to make our way back home. So we all fall asleep. Spider was the only one. He's like, I'll drive.
Next thing I know, he wakes me up, and we're in a rest area. And he says to me, we just pulled in. You know, can you do the next leg? I'm tired. So I'm driving, and I'm looking at the GPS, and I'm like, there's no way.
We didn't go anywhere, really. We kind of almost went forwards and backwards or something. Something happened overnight.
Like, we didn't make any time. Like, what was this kid doing? He still won't admit to it. That's the best part of the story. He still won't admit to it. But what happened was, he drove, and within 5 minutes we all fell asleep. He pulled into the first rest stop, and he went to sleep. And then he woke me up 3 hours later and pretended like we had been done all this driving.
It's a big liar. It's true.
As long as the band keeps growing and moving towards independence, I guess financial independence, you know, being able to make this our full-time career. If we could do that in 5 years and be able to sustain ourselves, I think we'll all be happy with that. But yeah, I want to take over the world. Arenas for me. Arenas and world tours for me.